Why did you agree to serve on this ship? It's not as if they're making you go on fighting. I regret it every day that I let you become a soldier.
You called it the other night. I change based on who's around. When I was a kid, and now too. I know that. Sure, a lot of times there can be some trouble in class, and I'm always a little stressed out about that. But it's kind of fun with Boruto around. Don't you think so too? Don't you remember what we learned in school? They can't see what's going on in the city from up there. So, somebody's got to go inside and investigate it from the ground. The enemy clearly does not care if they attack in the middle of town. Plus, my noble phantasm is an anti-army type. I refuse to fight in a way that will involve commoners.
If these kids knew the chain user all along, then why didn't my previous questioning trigger any memories? He must have been hiding his powers. I am an apprentice Holy Knight. You dare call me kid? That's pretty disrespectful for a prisoner who's at death's door.
I don't think there's a young musician in all of Japan who hasn't heard of you. After all, you're kinda what we aspire to.
Say, Broly, where's your battle uniform? It's not that bad once you get used to it, but do what makes you happy, I guess. Ugh, you should really ditch that fur around your waist, though. It's dirty, and it stinks.
Keep your eyes on the horizon and your feet on the ground. Every tapestry begins with a single stitch. A bird's trust is not in the branch.
I bring a message for you all. A warning, a sigil. But first, I want to see the sparkle flies.
Commander?
Yes, Mom. I mean, General.
This is strange for me, too.
You have no idea.
What?
How do I say this? This morning, we were on a mission. And you gave your life to save it. And now here you are. Young enough to be my sister.
I've never slain a god. They just keep falling onto my blade. If there are two things that I am certain of, it's that the sun will rise and that I love you.
This world and I share many things. Most importantly, the will to survive.
You look good. Been working out?
Oh. I mean, you know, a little.
So, you swinging solo now? Or back with your ex?
That's a lot of questions.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I hear that's bad for cats. How about you tell me why you're really here?
I was just waiting for the right moment.
Huh. It's unusual for you to have a request. What do you need?
I just met with Meister Horst. He was asking for some Berg medicine, but I've gone to every shop and I can't find it anywhere. So I thought you might know something. You know, you're kind of an alchemist, right?
With the Iris Blade, Kamiji no Hamare, aka Ayame, in my hand, no opponent is too much for me to handle. Here, I'll prove it.
Undue resentment? No. This is the work of demons. All I wanted was to be the same as everyone else. A normal kid who didn't stand out. But she used me to get her dream, even if it meant going to market with me.
I'm kinda shocked you're the type to drop so much on clothes, Kanata.
Huh? My clothes cost that much?
They sure as hell ain't cheap. Wait, don't you buy your own clothes?
Nah, I just wear whatever my parents buy me.
You let your parents dress you? The hell? Don't you care how you look?
There were too many injuries in that last battle.
You always look so miserable after a battle, Celica.
Because it's all so avoidable. Nobody would get hurt if nobody fought, right?
Of course, there's no denying that.
I believe war should be avoided. Cut it off at its roots and find a different way.
You never know. A mysterious bystander might have been accompanying Umio when he was attacked. Maybe they both escaped. Then, while they're wandering around looking for us, we'll just happen to run into them. We'll be totally surprised at the coincidence, and both Uzume and her new pal totally won't be able to believe it, you know? Then, just like that, they'll lead us to where Umio is, and we'll, beat up the meanie monsters that were bullying Umio.
That's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters? So, how about a toast? Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Didn't you hear me?
I heard you very clearly.
Then you also...
I have simply judged that the chances will be higher this way than if I leave it to you alone.
My whole world is expanding. Every day brings new and different discoveries. The direction of Sojiro's cowlick, the atmosphere of Yongen, the various types of coffee beans. Things might be the exact same as they were yesterday, but from my perspective, it's all spinning. I knew it was possible, but I had never really felt that sensation before now.
No matter what they send at us, no matter how many of our followers they fight off, I will create many more in their place. I, too, cannot afford to lose. By the will of the gods, I shall defeat you! I will pray for you, gods. Please forgive me, oh gods. Guide me!
Hey, can we hurry this up? I have more errands to run. I may look young, but don't underestimate me. Master, please watch over me. Soul power shall guide me.
What is wrong with you people? There I was, sleeping like a sweet babe, when suddenly... From paradise down to hell! No worse, a grimy prison cell!
You see why I'm not feeling well.
Ah, there you are. Ready to participate in my grand contest?
Now that I see you, I think not. Tanuki are notorious tricksters, and I'm reluctant to be a pawn in your schemes, no matter how intriguing.
If you're going to get it, then Amy and I will go with you too. After all, we're a team.
I'm not surprised. Opera is a world unto itself. I expect there are multitudes who have never heard of me before. I'm Vita Clotilde, an opera singer. I'd be delighted if you would come and hear me sing sometime.